Okay, so to get you started, I'm going to go from the very basics and going to quickly tell you about what you are looking at when you are looking at these candlesticks. Okay, so each bar on a chart is what we call in the trading community a candlestick. And the reason why we call it this is because when you break down what you're looking at, you have a body and then two wicks on either side. Okay, so the body represents where the candle opens and closes depending on the time frame you're looking at. So at the moment I have this this is your time frame bar up here. This is where you can pick the different time frames that you're going to be looking at. At the moment I'm on the daily time frame, so that means each one of these candlesticks is representing one day. Okay, so each one of these is 24 hours. So at the start of the day, which happens at midnight on this chart, wherever the candlestick opens, let's say if it's a green candle, so if it's an up candle, if the day is a positive day, let's say this candle here, the candle has opened at this level here, so at the bottom of the body, okay? At some point within the day, price is pushed slightly lower, and as you can see, there's a small wick at the bottom. As you can see here, this is the wick, okay? So what this wick represents to us is that price at some point within the day pushed slightly lower, but then came back above where the candle opened, okay? Where the top of the body is, this is indicating to us where the candle closed, okay? And if you look at that, you can see that this was a large bodied candle, and you also got a slight wick poking above the candle close, if you see that there, and that indicates to us at some point of the day, price traded slightly higher than where the candle closed at the end of the day, okay? So that's all it is really. It is quite self-explanatory. If you want a bit more detail, what you can do, if you hover over the candle, or if you hover over that time frame, you can see in this top left corner, you're going to get the open, the high, the low, and the close, okay? So if you hover over this one, we can see that the price opened, the O, at 28,323.76, and we can see that level's right there on the body of the candle. You can see the price over here on the right-hand side. So the price opened at 28,323.76. The low came in, the L, at 28,170 on the dot. So that's the bottom of the wick there. And that roughly lines up. Obviously, it's not super accurate right now because we're on a high time frame. But that lines up with that level there. The close comes in at 29,637. And that's this level here. And then you can see the wick that pokes slightly above is the high for the day. And that comes in at 29,770, and that's next to the H, okay? So that's all the candlestick is. It's fairly basic, but in the future, in a different section of this course, we will be looking at how you can actually take information away from just looking at the candlesticks alone and kind of make an analysis from that. And that is quite interesting, so we'll be getting into that soon.